Okay. And as you know, the most of the modern repertories are based on the Kent's repertory. What is the name of the Kent's repertory? Full name of the Kent's repertory? No, no. I'm not asking about the author name. I just asking about the name of the book. That name of the repertory book. Okay, by James Tyler Kent. Next. So as we know, when you are a student or when I was a student, we all know about the cardinal principles of homeopathy. You got me clearly? Okay. So what are the cardinal principles of homeopathy? Number one, similia, similibus, curanter, or likes, cure likes. Number two, law of simplex or single remedies. Number three, law of minimum dose, doctrine of drug proving, doctrine of chronic diseases, doctrine of vital force, doctrine of drug dynamization. Anything else? So I hope you all know about the cardinal principles, all of the cardinal principles of our homeopathy. So in spite of these cardinal principles, we have also some more things, some more criteria, some more options to practice homeopathy. Okay. So next, individualization. Individualization is done by proper case taking. Next, collecting all the facts about the patient using various tools like is called case taking. Keen observation of all level of health, physical, mental, or you can say emotional. History taking given by the patient or attendant. Clinical examination. Next, in order to find a remedy for the patient, we using our case taking tools. Next, so in spite of taking a case properly, case history from a patient, you have to know about the materia medica, about the organon, and what are in the our repertory, what are in our theoretical repertory, how to repertorize, what are the methods of repertorization, how can choose you, छोड़ दे, how can choose you your simillimum, how can choose you your remedy, because there are lots of rubrics, there are lots of drugs. Next, role of single remedy rubrics. So what are the roles? As one advances into the practice and treats a large number of the patients, one comes across the cases where there is a marked paucity of the symptoms. And if ever the drug is visible, the same would be very hazy and the clear-cut choice seems distant. So when you are succeeded in your practice, when you are seeing so many patients, when at outside of your clinic there is a long queue, when you are not giving much attention to each and every patient, for a justifiable time. In that conditions, you may be confused, may be in hurry, may be indecisive to select a remedy. In that conditions, the role of single remedy rubric is required, may be required, must be required. So this is my observation of nearly 30 to 34 years of practice. Next, homeopathic prescribing depends on accurate case taking and correlation of information. This can be difficult if there is a paucity of symptoms. So if you have paucity of symptoms, you should think over for the selection of single remedy rubric. Okay. Two elements seem to be used in these circumstances: the need to select the more striking, singular, uncommon, and peculiar symptoms. And the second is the reliability of the information in the homeopathic literature. So I already told you that there are millions of rubrics and millions of drugs, and also many thousands of single remedy rubrics in your repertory. Among that millions. So you should inquire what are the authenticity of that single remedy rubric. Is there is any sources in your literature, in your homeopathic literature, in your homeopathic books? So if there is any sources, if you get any sources, in that conditions, that single remedy rubric will be work. Okay. Next, I think you all know about Dr. B.K. Sarkar. You all read the books of B.K. Sarkar sir, organon books. So in his lectures in homeopathy in 1956, had described the following method of working out a case. What he said? He said that there are six methods. There are six methods for repertorization or for the selection of remedy or for the finalization of your prescription. The first method is Hahnemann's method, because Hahnemann was our founder. Hahnemann invented Materia Medica. Hahnemann invented organon. Hahnemann invented our repertory. Hahnemann invented our pharmacy. So homeopathy invented by Dr. Hahnemann. So we should follow the guidelines of the Hahnemanns. Okay. So that is the first method. And Boni Hassan method. Who is Boni Hassan? Father of repertory. Why we called Boni Hassan as a father of repertory? Ah, ah, first repertory. What is your name? Rajnandani. Okay. Rajnandani just told that first repertory. So it means not that Boni Hassan started first repertory. Hahnemann was the founder, Hahnemann was the father of repertory because in 1805 in Fragmenta, okay, so he was first mentioned. So Hahnemann was the father of, but actually the difference between Hahnemann's and Bonnier, yeah, Bonnier published that repertory, not published that repertory first time. Repertory already published. Repertory already published on many occasions. And many of our stalwarts before Bani Hassan or during Bani Hassan, they already used repertory in their clinic, in their day-to-day practice. But the name repertory was first mentioned by Bani Hassan. Okay, the name repertory, the, that is the cause. Okay, that is the cause. So second method is Kent method, where generals mental and physical and particular are available. So if we are thought about the Kent method, Kent was emphasized on mental symptoms, mental general. Okay. So second method, we can say that Kent method. Third method, where mental symptoms are lacking. If mental symptoms are lacking, then we can use third method. Fourth method, where generals are lacking. Fifth method, where only common symptoms are present. Sixth method, only nosological terms are available as guiding signs. What is nosological? Jaundice, anemia, tumor, hemorrhoids, okay, cancer. So these are the nosological names. Next. During such times, one of the most wonderful aspects of homeopathy is the single remedy rubrics. Many times, such uniqueness found in the patient proves a real boon to the practitioner. A patient can be successfully treated by prescribing a particular drug on the basis of a single peculiarity revealed by them. In homeopathy, all drugs have some unique and singularly peculiar symptoms that exclude all other closely comparable or related remedies. So, single peculiarity, single peculiarity revealed by them. Revealed means, huh? Revealed means express. No, it is not that revealed. I think you are talking about revealed. Revealed, then spelling will be REVALED. Revealed. It is revealed. Revealed means that singular, that single. मतलब कि वो अकेला ही काफी है. जंगल में जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं ना कि शेर है राजा, तो जब सिंगल मेडिसिन रूब्रिक जब हम सेलेक्ट करेंगे तो वो जंगल का राजा होगा, रिवेल्ड, अकेला ही वो शेर है. ठीक है, हीरो है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, व्हेन नॉट टू यूज सिंगल रेमेडी symptoms for prescription. So I already mentioned about so many qualification for the use of single remedy rubric, but when we are not use a light जरा सा थोड़ा सा clear, case is clear and complete evaluation is available. When case is clear and definite, totality for the minimum is available. When vitality is high and clear expressions are available. when pathology is not very advanced, when peculiar symptom is in low intensity or it has not been verified or confirmed clinically. तो हम लोग कब सिंगल रूब्रिक मेडिसिन यूज नहीं करेंगे, ये यहाँ बोला गया है, जब केस हमारे पास क्लियर हो, द केस इज ओपन, केस इज कंप्लीट, evolution is available, when case is clear and definite totality of for this minimum, when vitality is high and clear expressions are available, when pathology is not very advanced, when peculiar symptom is in low intensity or it has not been verified or confirmed clinically. ठीक है, क्या बोला मैंने कि सोर्सेस उसके होना चाहिए जो कि लिटरेचर में मिले, तो जब हमें कोई लिटरेचर में उसके सोर्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं सिंगल मेडिसिन रूब्रिक के, तो उस हालत में हमें उसे छोड़ देना है, नहीं लेना है. नेक्स्ट, रूब्रिक्स फ्रॉम केन्स रेपर्टरी. सो the single remedy rubric from Kent's repertory, I am here taken only rubrics from Kent's repertory. Why? I have also taken some rubrics from Boric also, but mostly from Kent's repertory. Why? 3-mark remedies are proved, reproved, and clinically verified. If it is the only remedy in a rubrics, it assures to have definite action on human economy. Okay. So this is the structure of DNA you are showing. Next, chapter mind, including most of the psychological and emotional state listed alphabetically according to major categories. Kent's philosophy, sickness can only be learned by the study of the proving of drugs. Mind is the key to the man. Symptoms of mind is most important. Man consists in what he loves and what he thinks. There is nothing else in man. So about the chapter of mind, these are the quality. These are the importance of mind rubrics. Next, rubrics important in clinical practice. For example, here are some rubrics from mind chapter. And driving from place to place, only single medicine, that is arsenic album. Anxiety, pressure on chest, when there is anxiety, pressure on chest, only medicine sulfur. Confusion, injury to head after, natrum sulf, only one medicine. Mind delusions, insane that people think her, calcarea carb. Next, mind despair, itching of the skin from sorinum. Mind dwells, night, midnight after, rustox. Mind indifference, caresses to Sina. Mind indifference, personal appearance, sulfur. Mind mania, suppressed menses, pulse, pulsatilla. Next, mind obstinate, children inclined to grow fat, calcarea carb. Mind sensitive, cruelties when hearing of, calcarea carb. For vertigo, single rubric medicine. Rubrics important in clinical practice, that is for vertigo, vertigo fall, looking down on, spigelia. Vertigo fall, rising from bed, rustox. Vertigo, nausea, periodic, natramur. Natramur, one of the periodic medicine. What are the other most important? Anyone? What are the other periodical medicine in our Materia Medica? What are the other periodical medicine in our Materia Medica? Huh? Huh? Cedron. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Next, arsenic. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So vertigo, fullness and aching in vertex, semicifua. Vertigo, looking with eyes turn, spigelia. Next, generalities. So, uh, can you tell me what is the importance of generality chapter of Kent's repertory? And why generality chapter uh, arranged as a last chapter of Kent's repertory? कोड जरा खोल देते हैं, गर्मी लग गर्मी इसकी जरूरत नहीं है शायद ना, क्या इससे ही होगा? अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, ठीक है, ओके। हाँ, एनीवन? Present as a whole, okay, thank you. The things that lie close to man and his life and his vital force are things that are strictly general, okay. For example, I suffocate in warm room. I suffocate in warm room means a man, okay, a whole man, okay. The things that are general are first in importance. Next, rubrics important in clinical practice. Generalities, night, midnight, after amelioration, lycopodium. Generalities, night, midnight, after 2 to 4 am, calicarb. Generalities, heat, flushes of palpitation with calicarb. Generalities, indurations, glands, injuries after, conium. Next, generalities, paralysis, intermittent fever after, natremure. Generalities, periodicity, neuralgia every day at same hour, calibichrome. Generalities, weakness, fever following prolonged fever, selenium. Generalities, weakness, heat of the sun, natrum carb and selenium. Next, rubrics from, now the rubrics from Boric's repertory. So, where is Boric's repertory? Is it separate? बोरिक रेपर्टरी कहाँ मिलेगा जी? कौन सा मेटेरियल मेडिका? हाँ, तो वो जो रेपर्टरी वाले जो बोरिक हैं और ये जो मेटेरिया मेडिका है, सेम है, अलग है ना? ठीक है, तो नाम बता दो जरा दोनों का। हाँ हाँ, पीछे ही तो है, सेम नहीं, वही तो बात, वही बात है। आज के बाद जा करके देख लेना, बोरिक मेटेरिया मेडिका खोल करके देखना कि जो रेपर्टरी पोर्शन है उसके ऑथर कौन है और मेटेरिया मेडिका के ऑथर कौन है। ठीक है, आज जरूर जा करके देखोगे, याद रखोगे, ठीक है। तो चलो, जो उसमें रेपर्टरी जो लगी हुई है उस बुक्स के साथ, उसके कुछ रूब्रिक मैं बताता हूं। So most widely used bedside clinical repertory is attached to pocket manual of homeopathic material, clinical symptoms or conditions and corresponding group of medicines. Many single remedy rubrics in body repertory which must be taken into consideration. ठीक है। मेट्रिया मेडिका के टाइप कितने हैं? व्हाट आर द टाइप्स ऑफ मेट्रिया मेडिका? क्या? अरे यार बहुत टाइप है, 2 टाइप्स कहां से बोल दिए तुम लोग? लेट मी से, व्हाट इज द टाइप ऑफ बोरिक मेट्रिया मेडिका? This is called clinical metria medica. Okay, what is the type of Allen's keynotes? Keynotes metria medica. Where, what is the name of that physiological metria medica? Which one is the physiological metria medica? W.H. Bird metria medica is the physiological metria medica. Which one is the therapeutic metria medica? Which one is the therapeutic metria medica? Lilienthal, Dewey, and some others also. Next, okay, I have just with repertory. Single remedy rubrics from Boric repertory. Okay, chapter female, leucorrhea, remedies in general, flesh colored, like washing of meat, non-offensive, nitric acid. ल्यूकोरिया, बहुत पेशेंट आएंगे जो अपनी जो ये गर्ल्स स्टूडेंट है या लेडी डॉक्टर जो है उनके लिए, ठीक है। फ्रेश कलर्ड लाइक वॉशिंग ऑफ मीट, नॉन ऑफेंसिव, नाइट्रिक एसिड। ल्यूकोरिया, रेमेडीज इन जनरल, कॉन्कॉमिटेंट्स, फीलिंग एज इफ वार्म वाटर रनिंग फ्रॉम बोरक्स and watery passing from here to feet. Okay, next. Menstruation type, suppressed asthma with spongia. Menstruation type, suppressed disappointed love, helleborus. Uterus hemorrhage with feeling as if back and hips were falling to pieces, relieved by bandaging. Trillium pendulum. Trillium pendulum. Uterus hemorrhage with feeling of a large head, Badiaga. Badiaga. Next. So some medicine from circulatory system. Palpitation cause children growing too fast, phosphoric acid. Palpitation cause tea drinking, cinchona. Palpitation cause worms, spigelia. Sensation as if heart were drops falling from cannabis sativa. रूब्रिक को मैं एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर रहा हूं, ठीक है, समझ रहे हो सब आप लोग, क्योंकि जल्दी बोल रहा है, उन्होंने बोला जल्दी खत्म करने के लिए। सिंगल रेमेडी रूब्रिक्स, लोकोमोटर सिस्टम, palms, stiffness of hands while writing, calamure, palms, injury with intolerable pain, hypericum, fingers, fidgety, must move constantly, कैलिब्रोम। बहुत पेशेंट आएंगे इस तरह के, बहुत सारे पेशेंट आएंगे। नेक्स्ट, सिंगल रेमेडी रूब्रिक्स, modalities of boric repertory, aggravation, bending double, diascoria, aggravation, bending double, relief क्या है? aggravation, laundry work, aggravation, high altitude, aggravation, people, presence of. Next, amelioration, cannabis, combing hair, formica rufa, हाँ, ameliorations, eyes, holding in mouth, amelioration, magnetized, Next, single remedy rubrics from generalities, but especially toxic effect. Complaints abuse of aconite, sulfur, cod liver oil, hyper, colchicum, lidum, condiments, nux vomica, nitrate of silver, natramure, tar, locally, bovista, turpentine, nux moscata. Next. So I also believe that this is the proper way to practice homeopathy. One must study all the above and then carefully consider the remedy for prescribing. Keeping a close after the administration of prescribed dosage for the ensuing resultant effects on the patient and constantly compare them with the proving of the prescribed drug as per the source books. Okay, next, next, next. पहले वाला जाओ. A common fact that happens in homeopathy are frequently observed by physicians as more frequently that is patient is one. देखिए कितना अच्छा बात है यहाँ पे, जरा सा सोचो आप. पेशेंट इज वन एंड व्हाई प्रेस्क्रिप्शंस वेरीज. जब हम किसी दूसरे डॉक्टर के पास वही पेशेंट जाता है तो किसी ने रस्ट्रक्स दे दिया, किसी दूसरे के पास गया वो कोलोसिन दे दिया, किसी तीसरे के पास गया वो थूजा दे दिया, चौथे के पास गया ब्रानिया दे दिया. पेशेंट तो वही है, कंप्लेंट्स भी सेम लेकर के जाता है. मेडिसिन हमारे क्या है, 8 अलग अलग है. ठीक है, 8 अलग है. So how this happens? Being the patient is one and the symptoms are same and constant, how medicine are separated, which one is rational and correct? So you have to know that. Next, the reality of these problems is though the patient is none, problems are same and constant, and materia medica is constant. क्या है तब आपको क्या कर रहा है, आपको, हाँ आपको टैली करना है, आपको मिलाना है पेशेंट से, मेट्रिया मेडिका से और जो सिम्टम्स है उससे. ठीक है. बट ब्रेन इज ऑफ फिजिशियन विच डिफर्स फ्रॉम फिजिशियन टू फिजिशियन एंड डिफर फ्रॉम डॉक्टर टू डॉक्टर. चलो आगे बढ़ो. नेक्स्ट करो, नेक्स्ट करो, नेक्स्ट करो, नेक्स्ट करो, नेक्स्ट करो. सो here is so many homeopathic repertory, but Kent's repertory is one of the most widely popular using repertory in the world. So much so that the word repertory has almost become synonymous with Kent's repertory. All the post-Kantian repertory, or you may say all modern repertory, is based on the Kent's repertory. 3 marks remedies are proved, reproved, and clinically verified if it is the only remedy in a rubric that have definite action in homeopathy. So here I concentrate mostly on Kent's repertory. So here is one quotation from late Dr. D.P. Rastogi sir. Actually, Rastogi sir was my examiner in my final MD examination, and I am so lucky, very much lucky that next time after passing my MD, I was co-examiner with him. Okay, so and now he is no more between us, and I also thankful to Government of India that they have established one research unit of CCRH in the name of Dr. D.P. Rastogi at Delhi. So Dr. D.P. Rastogi sir said that we can use particular rubrics of Kent. This aspect is usual, not known by many. Select any of the marked symptoms, complaint of the patient. You can look and compare for this and compare the remedies shown to select the most applicable for your patient. So particular, the significance of particular rubrics from Kale's repertory is really boon to the BG practitioner. Okay. So like of this, that garden, there are so many flowers. In garden, there are so many colors, flowers, so many types of flowers. You have to choose intelligently from there. So now the sum of my cured cases with single remedy rubrics. Next, though. So one of my, यहाँ बहुत सारे हैं, चार पाँच छः शायद है, जो मुझे अभी जैसे जैसे याद आ रहा है, वहाँ कौन सा डाला पहले याद नहीं है, बोलते जाता हूँ, ठीक है। एक पेशेंट मेरे पास आई, ठीक है, बंगाली पेशेंट, ठीक है, और वो आकर के मेरे को बोल रही है, वो बहुत एलोपैथिक, होम्योपैथिक, आयुर्वेदिक बहुत सारा ट्रीटमेंट करने के बाद 7-8 साल परेशान होने के बाद वो मेरे पास आई। उसकी बेटी का मैं इलाज कर रहा था, लेकिन फिर भी वो नहीं आती थी और उसके बेटी को भी फायदा हुआ था। उसकी बेटी ने बोला कि बहुत मेरे को बहुत फायदा हुआ है, चलो चलो। फिर भी वो करीब 6-7 महीने के बाद बेटी का बात सुन करके मेरे पास आई। कंप्लेन उसका ये था कि लेफ्ट साइड में, लेफ्ट हैंड में रात को वो सो नहीं पाती थी, ठीक है। रात को उसका हाथ जो है वो नम हो जाता था, अनकॉन्शियस हो जाता था, उसमें कोई सेंस ही नहीं रहता था, न चीटी काटो कुछ भी काटो, ठीक है। तो वो क्या करती थी कि जब जब वो नमनेस हो जाता था तो उसको पता चलता था, तो वो उठ करके हाथ को झाड़ेगी, एक्सरसाइज करेगी, उठ करके इधर उधर टहलेगी, ऐसे ऐसे करेगी, बहुत कुछ करेगी। करने के बाद में फिर उसको थोड़ा सा ठीक होगा, फिर सोएगी। फिर जब कुछ देर के बाद फिर हो जाता है, रात को सो नहीं पाती थी। और एक सबसे बड़ी जो पिकुलरिटी थी वो ये थी कि सिर्फ जाड़े के दिनों में होता था वो, ठीक है। जैसे ही ठंडा स्टार्ट होगा वैसे ही उसका कंप्लेंट जो है वो बढ़ते जाएगा, और जैसे ही गर्मी आना शुरू होगा, ठंडा खत्म होना शुरू होगा, उसका कंप्लेंट ठीक भी हो जाता था। तो ये है ना, हम तो यही ढूंढते हैं, PQRS, हम तो यही ढूंढते हैं। लेकिन आपको एक बात बता दूं मैं कि रेपर्टरी में आप सब कुछ नहीं मिलता है, ठीक है। इसीलिए रेपर्टरी लाख जितना भी कंप्लीट हो, इनकम्प्लीट है, ठीक है। और किस रेपर्टरी में क्या मिलता है ये आपका जानना जरूरी है, ठीक है। जब तक ये नहीं जानोगे तब तक उस रेपर्टरी में आप जाओगे नहीं, ठीक है। तो सर्च करते करते फिर आपको मिलेगा। तो मैंने भी सर्च करना शुरू किया कि भाई ठंडा के दिन में अपर पार्ट में, लेफ्ट हैंड में, ठीक है, नमनेस हो जाना या एक बर्निंग पेन होना या इस तरह का तकलीफ उसको होना, ये कहाँ मिलेगा। कहीं भी ढूंढ रहा हूँ, कहीं भी नहीं मिल रहा। मैंने, कहाँ जाएगा आदमी, कहाँ जाएगा? फर्स्ट रेपर्टरी आप करोगे तो कहाँ जाओगे? एक्सट्रीमिटीज में जाओगे, ठीक है। और जब एक्सट्रीमिटीज में नहीं कुछ मिलेंगे तो कहाँ जाओगे? तो वैसे ही मेरा भी हाल हुआ, ठीक है। जनरलिटीज में मुझे भी जाना पड़ा। नेक्स्ट। तो बहुत जनरलिटीज में भी बहुत खोज है, लेकिन जाकर के कहाँ मिला? देखो जी, आगे बढ़ो। क्या कर दिए हैं? ओ यार, कितना नंबर स्लाइड था? 36 पे जाओ। हाँ देखो तो। हाँ, उसके बाद जाओ, उसके बाद कट गया तुम्हारा, कट गया। नहीं नहीं, देखो यहाँ पर होगा। इसके नीचे क्या है? और हाँ, ये है, देखो, पेन नमनेस लेफ्ट अपर पार्ट, पेन नमनेस लेफ्ट अपर पार्ट, ठीक है। एक्सट्रीमिटीज में कहीं कुछ नहीं मिला, यहां भी नहीं कुछ मिल रहा है। लास्ट में जाकर के मुझे मिला पेज नंबर 1379, पेन बर्निंग लेफ्ट अपर पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी, ओनली सिंगल मेडिसिन, दैट इज क्रियोजोट, क्रियोजोट। अब आप बोलोगे कि अरे भाई ना हाइपेरिकम है, ना रस्ट्रक्स है, ना ब्रानिया है, ना कोलोसिंथ है, कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है। क्लियोजेन कहाँ से, इसको तो फीमेल मेडिसिन